What is going on, guys? Marcus here with the Reformation Woodshop. You know how these videos work. No tool snobs allowed. We talk about things that we have tried and tested. I don't go out of my way to grab things that I'll never use just to make videos. If you've got a problem with a brand slapped on a tool and you think because it is not a $1,500 tool that it can't be good, this is not the video series for you.
What do we need? I don't want not walking around.
Alright, so item number one is the Bandfile belt sander. If you followed my channel for any length of time, you know I am a connoisseur of material removal. Any specific tool that can gouge out material and take it away so that I can shape something and make it more beautiful, I want it. I want it in my shop. I have all kinds of sanders and cool stuff, and this is just another one of those to add to the arsenal. This has full range of motion, or full 180 range of motion, all the way back. Any angle that you need to get into and sand and make clean without having to do it with your hands, this is the tool for you. This tool from Harbor Freight is $39.99. And if you look at the Milwaukee version, it is $249. Obviously, your quality when it comes to Milwaukee is going to be better, but is it 10 times better? I'm not so sure about that. It's pretty easy to use. To take the belt off, all you have to do is turn your switch here, take this plate off, take it off, put a new one on, put everything back where it goes, and you are good. You can lock it into place and get to it. Alright, so some of you are going to find item number two blasphemous. There are tons of people who believe in the most precise measuring and marking tools that exist on the planet. But for what I need them for, I don't need hundreds of dollars worth of tools. Item number two is the 6-pack of measuring and marking tools from Harbor Freight. This set includes a stainless steel ruler, which is cool, but I probably won't use. This is a tool I will use, a depth gauge. This is super easy to determine thickness of boards. These spring-loaded inside calipers, maybe you need to come in and find the diameter of some weird shape. This is exactly what you need. Bam, there it is. Outside calipers, same thing. These are good for turning on a lathe. If you're gonna repeat legs and repeat a specific shape over and over and over again, you obviously wouldn't do it on a block of wood, but come in, define your thickness, line it up in place, and then you can repeat that thickness over and over and over again and check it with this guy. Another pretty standard tool that you'll find in a woodworking shop are these calipers. These calipers check thicknesses of materials, the inside diameter of materials, and have a pin that checks the thickness of materials that comes out the bottom. Spring divider. This guy is probably my favorite in the pack. If you're wanting to send a screw in an exact location and perfectly spaced apart every single time, this is the tool for you. These guys are pretty cool. There are higher quality versions of most of these things that maybe the spring's more improved, the metal is higher quality, the screw is higher quality, but for what I need to do, these guys will work. And if they break and don't spring back anymore, I can throw them in the trash and move on with my life, and I will not shed a tear. Item number three. I use most tools in pretty abstract ways, so when I see something like a drum sander for a drill press, I get excited because most people would make a baby rattle, carve it up really nice, and hand sand it. But I see this as something that can make my contoured and rounded edges beautiful and perfect without me having to destroy my hands to get it done. Put whatever sandpaper you need on these guys, put them in your drill press chuck, and get to work. I also really like these because you could put them in a drill and do the exact same thing. It's a little bit of a less controlled experiment, but it will do the trick if you're trying to take material away in a unique and fast way. These guys come with several rolls of sandpaper. They are $7.49, and others on the market are double and even triple the price of these guys. Item number four is something that people don't even know exists. It's not a common household tool, but it is so useful. Wah, wah, wah. I know you're thinking, what the heck is that? This is a sanding belt cleaner, and I know it looks kind of funny. It's a block of rubber, but let me just show you what it does so that you don't think that I'm totally crazy. In order to make your sandpaper's life last tenfold, all you have to do is get one of these belt cleaners, take it to any motorized sander that you have, turn that bad boy on and touch it with this beautiful piece of rubber. The moment that it makes contact with your belt, it will immediately clean it, get all the sawdust and grimy buildup off of there, and your sandpaper's life will last longer. This is a beautiful tool that is hidden away in Harbor Freight. I couldn't even find it when I was in store. I saw it on their website. I went and I found it in this small crack on the bottom shelf, hidden beneath some other sandpapers, and I had to have one. It is mine now, and it's fun to stretch, you know. Don't make this weird. Drum roll please for item number 5. A couple of videos ago I said I would not try things that I don't have access to and I don't have plans to utilize in my shop. I said I wouldn't get dust collection, but the cabinet shop that I work in had a need and we filled it with Harbor Freight's dust collection. It is a 2 horsepower, 5 micron, 70 gallon system. I've ran a few boards through it and it has worked really, really well. Obviously this is a tool that you're gonna have to wait and see how long it lasts, because we have a Delta that's lasted over a decade. If this Harbor Freight can stand the test of time, it is the perfect dust collection for you, especially since you can find them all the time at great, great deals. $239 is a pretty good deal, especially when the close competition who makes a similar product is about $800. This last year we bought a $15,000 belt sander. It has 3 dust ports at the top because it generates that much dust. Instead of using 1 dust collection system, we're just gonna use 2. The reason that we have decreased dust collection is because the Laguna dust collection that we have is running like 4 or 5 different machines and not just the really expensive drum sander. So now our Harbor Freight dust collection is ported into the top of the drum sander, and it is making our shop a very, very happy and healthy place. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have followed this series and I have missed something, please let me know in the comment section down below and I'll be sure to check it out and see if it fits in my repertoire of tools.